Hello everybody and welcome back to Time of the Whovians United. Today, me and Sam are going to throw you some theories that we've got for the next episode of Doctor Who Flux, Survivors of the Flux. Before we get into it, if you've not seen the review of the most recent episode, Village of the Angels, from George and Farron, go and check it out right now. But I think, you know what, we should just jump into this little theories section. I think the best place to start, the cliffhanger. That might be the easiest or best place to theorise from, get that out of the way.
I'd say that's the most notable thing to go from, yeah.
So, what is happening here? Is she an angel? Has she been turned to stone? And what do they mean by she's been recalled by the division? What do you think?
Well, first of all, I don't think she's an angel as such. My only reason for that is because she still retains the shape of the Doctor, and we've not known people who turn into angels. We've not really seen anyone turn into an angel, in fairness, but I've got a feeling it's not actually her being an angel. I think this is just some kind of imprisonment or something, because I think it's the latter, as you said. Yeah, I think it's just her turning to stone.
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? Yeah, so when they said she's been recalled by the division, she's being brought back by the division for some reason, because to recall is to bring back. So they decided to wipe her memory of her division days, but now the situation is that bad, she's having to be brought back by the division. So there's been, I suppose, a bit of talk that what if it was the division that's kind of been behind all this, but there must be a reason why the division have gone to all this trouble, using the angels as well, to get her back, to recall her. Like, of all the things they could have done, they chose it this way.
And for some reason only just now, even after how many bloody years of her escapades in time and space.
Yeah, I reckon it must mean the division's obviously gonna feature possibly heavily then in the finale, or in the next 2 episodes at least, definitely, because if they're recalling her back in service, they require her for some purpose, for some reason. So maybe...
And I reckon I'd be against the Flux, the thing that's the Doctor Who seemed to have lost all sort of concentration on in the last few episodes. I thought it was going to be this massive thing at the start, and now it's just... I don't think you even got a reference this episode.
Yeah, that's a fair point, yeah. Thing is right as well, though. If she's being recalled and she's been given her memories back, her past memories, her past self must have some connection to the Flux, because why else would they give them back?
Well, wasn't it said in the last episode that she was the cause of it as well, so...
Possibly. Well, they inferred that. They said, well, she's got something to do with it being created, whether it was by her, or for her, or against her. They didn't really say, but there's a few inclinations from that little statement. Well, what we'll find out, but I can't see her regaining her memories will give her the power to destroy the Flux. I don't know. This division is quite open. We know so little about them.
It's really trying to build up. Like you said, it's definitely they've got to be prominent in the next 2 episodes, haven't they? Surely.
Yeah, gotta be. So... obviously, in the Next Time trailer, there was a few interesting reveals in there, in the form of, well, it's definitely Jenna Redgrave. It's not been confirmed to be, this is great when you're mid-review and you forget her name.
Wait, Jenna Redgrave.
Kate Stewart. Sorry.
Oh, Kate Stewart, yeah, she's back, isn't she?
So, yeah, quite interesting reveal in the Next Time trailer,
Yeah, that was a nice surprise, that.
Kate Stewart's going to be back in the next episode or 2. There was a lot of talk about Unit, like there's a rumour going about like Unit would come back, and now Kate Stewart is back. So Unit may be back in some capacity, but what? I know that Carvanista said that the Earth shields have broken down. So perhaps we're going to go back to modern day Earth and see where they're at. And obviously Unit's probably going to be trying to do something to deal with the situation.
Yeah, this seems to be a Doctor-like episode from the 30 seconds of that trailer we got, because obviously she's frozen in stone. We got Dan and Yaz's perspective of living, was it 3 years in that time period?
3 years. And then you've got the Grand Serpent, and I think he said something like their obsession with defending this planet. Now, we're not too sure who he was talking to, but I reckon it could be to Kate Stewart or to Unit or to the Doctor or something. So the Grand Serpent will return.
I think Farron's right. I think he is Swarm.
He just has that look and feel to him, doesn't he? He does, to be fair. I agree. He looks like him. He has that same sort of feel. As well, Swarm mentioned that the plan is going ahead. It's doing what it's supposed to. It's going to plan. And they mentioned that a time time, not time warp, but like a time something as well. So again, this whole idea of time being involved is massive. And again, I wonder what it is that they're up to. Because it still feels like the Flux is not connected to them. It feels like they're taking advantage of the event. They don't outright say, "Oh, the Flux was our design, ha ha ha," do they? They're just like
taking advantage of it, like the Sontarans did as well.
Yeah. So again, survivors of the Flux.
Oh, such a bad title.
We're obviously at the end of the universe, and there's very, very few people left over now. Passenger again. They're storing people in Passenger. They're telling them that they're going to be safe. This is their utopia. Why do they need so many people? What is then the need to trap people in this Passenger thing? We're assuming it's for a bad motive. We're assuming that because we know that they're the bad guys. Are they going to power something? Are they going to be used for a particular purpose? Are they going to be taken to another universe? Maybe, I don't know. What. I'm not sure. Any more things you can think of to theorize?
I mean, what about the Oods? How? I mean, it's probably going to be a very minor part to play, but what do you reckon?
Oh, I reckon, yeah. I think that it's going to be a little bit like Nephew in the Doctor's Wife, which is going to be one singular Ood that might be involved with whoever is in the episode, or it might just be an Ood on its own. Maybe it might be the last of the Ood. Maybe, I don't know.
I hope they don't make the Ood extinct in this light. That'd suck.
I don't think it's going to be anything to do with anything villainous or evil. I think it'll just have a cameo.
Nah, it'll be like the Cybermen appearing for like 2 seconds and then getting absolutely dicked over by plot armor woman, whatever her name was, Belle. That was it.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. Actually, will they meet next episode, or will it be the finale?
Oh, what, Belle and Vinder? Wait, why is Vinder? Oh yeah, Vinder's on that planet thing, isn't he? I forgot.
Yeah, because she's gone off. What is she doing now? She's trying to save people. What was she doing?
I don't know. Her mission is love or some crap like that.
Oh Christ!
Yeah. I mean that was her original. I mean, like she's come to this planet, seen the Passenger with Azure, and has gone, "That's not right." And then at the end of that little message, she said, "Right, I'll leave the transistors on," and she was going to try and give him the coordinates of where she's going. So she's going somewhere else now. She's got another thing she needs to do, and I think it's to do with like saving the world and the passengers sort of thing. I think she's going off somewhere else, because otherwise, why else would she go? You know, like, she could have stayed and waited for him. They're probably going to meet again in the finale, you know, I'm going to say, or maybe just at the end of the next episode. I think final thing, you kind of touched on it a little bit. Will this be a Doctor-like episode, do we think? Because from the trailer, we only see the Doctor in the Weeping Angel form.
Well, I hope it's not like the Revolution of the Dalek where the Doctor was just in prison and then 20 minutes later she's not. We rarely seem to see this Doctor in any sort of real danger. So I think the idea she's literally frozen into a statue, quite interesting. So I hope it's not just going to be a case she gets out immediately or gets freed immediately. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would kind of be pointless. She's probably going to get transported somewhere. Obviously, the Division, wherever the Division are right now, so that'll be where she'll end up. To be fair, we don't really know what's going on in this next episode. We just know it's 3 years in the future from Dan and Yaz's perspective, but it's the survivors of the Flux. So obviously, it's going to deal with something like, well, something surrounding the survivors of the Flux. Of course, I don't know. Well,
I think that's everything we can touch on, really. I think in terms of theory stuff, I mean, it's weird because there's still so much left unanswered from the previous few episodes, like the house and stuff. So it makes me think they're going to leave some stuff for the centenary. How do you say it? Is that right? Centenary special. Centenary special. Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we got time for. On this theories video. What are your theories? What are your thoughts? Drop them down in the comment section down below. Is there anything different that you can think of that we haven't so far? Let us know and we'll try to react to whatever you put down. If you like this video, give a nice big like, but most importantly, subscribe to keep up to date with all our latest content. Thank you so much, Sam. Been fun.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
We'll see you all next time. Ta-ra for now.
Bye.